Hi guys, this is Alex here at Novatech HQ again. This time we're going to cover how to install a 12th gen Intel CPU into a motherboard so that you can get rolling with your own custom build. So the Intel 12th gen processor, or Alder Lake, uses the new LGA 1700 socket type, which you can see on our Z690 board right here. So the best tip I can give you is just be ready for what you're doing before you start doing it. And the most important thing is to make sure the chip is going to go in at the correct alignment. Luckily with Intel, this is really easy as they've printed out a small triangle corner shape right here that is mirrored identical on the chip. And now for, admittedly, a scary part, we need to expose the LGA pins on the motherboard. Now this is the dangerous part. These LGA pins are incredibly delicate, and if one of them gets bent out of place, that's the warranty gone and the PC will not function correctly. So we want to make sure that we do this correct the first time. It's not too hard, just keep things in mind. Make sure that your black cover plate is always in place until the chip goes in. Keeps the pins protected. Here we go. First, we lift this retention arm, which unlocks the whole plate there. And then that plate can open, which is going to expose all of our pins. I like to grab by this little arm right here so that nothing's coming into close contact. And so what we do is it's basically you can manage with the notches. Remember that little triangle? We know it's going down here. You can also see notches in the sides of the chip on the top and bottom that will line into the socket correctly. Now you never want to come in at this with an angle. You always want to lay it in as flat as possible. So what I'm going to do is just start at the top, nice and flat, and then lay it into place, just like that. Now if it's not perfectly level, just give it a little bit of a shimmy until it falls completely flat. So that's in nice and square. As you can see, all of the notches are filled and it's perfectly flat. As we put this arm down, the cover that protects the pins is gonna pop right off. 1, 2, 3, just like that. And then just make sure that our little retention arm is over that tongue and groove. And this is a lot of pressure. A lot of people get sketched out by this, but I promise you that's what it's made to do. Once that's in place, just get it back under that hook and let it go. And your CPU is installed. So now that our chip's installed, we want to make sure that we get the cooler installed correctly and application of thermal paste. Most stock coolers, such as our Intel one that's included with this kit here, will come with pre-applied thermal paste on the back of the block. Now this time we don't have it because we also want to show you a good way of applying thermal paste for pretty much any CPU. The trick is, take your tube of thermal paste, and we're not going to use all of this. What we're looking to get is a small pea-sized amount. Probably a little bit less than you'd put for toothpaste on your toothbrush. If we get it dead center right here, and that's great. That's a fantastic amount right there. So with that amount of thermal paste right here, we're gonna reseat the cooler, and that'll get a nice clear application in a circle right around our thermal plate that we've got on the cooler. So all we do is we line it up. It's LGA 1700, so it's perfectly square. We can't mess this up. We just line it up to those holes in the board. Make sure to twist all of your pegs to right-hand side for the closed position. And then make sure to alternate corners until you hear a click, just like this. That's one side. Ah, there we go, nice sound. So that's another side. Now, it's actually so well secured we can lift the entire board just by the cooler assembly. We plug this into our CPU header on the board. And then barring a little bit of cable management on that, we're good to go. Right, and that is how you fit a 12th gen Intel processor into the motherboard. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching the whole video. If you like videos like this, like and comment on this video goes a long way to letting us know what you guys want to see. So stay tuned next time for more info just like this.
Cool, how's that looking?
It's up to you, I'm feeling good.
That's right to me.
You gotta make me look beautiful, baby. It's all up to you.
I don't need to do much to do that.
Aw, thank you.